Hi guys, this is Toby from inSYNC. I'm here with another interview. Today I'm going to interview DJ Harrison, so just give him a quick call. See how this goes down.
Hello.
Hi, is that Harrison?
Yeah, speaking.
Hi mate, it's Toby from inSYNC here. How you doing?
Nice to get you, man. I was wondering how you were going to get hold of me.
No, that's alright. No, got given your number luckily, so.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Sweet man.
Hold on, let's go outside where we can have a chat.
Fantastic. Thanks, mate.
Did you want a 30-minute mix, or was it an hour?
What was that, sorry, mate?
Was I sending you a mix with this as well?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, well, obviously I'm writing a review, a preview for you. So yeah, I'll pop that on there as well.
Cool, man. No worries. Can you hear me then?
Yeah, no, fantastic. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, fantastic. Cool. So, how has this year been for you so far?
Really good, mate. As you can imagine, it's been very, very hectic and slightly busy with all the collaborations and stuff going on. But as you can imagine, it's there's a lot of stress that comes with it as well.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
You know, what's the next record?
Yeah, I mean, talking collaborations, how was it for you that your track with Hardwell was so successful and seems to be talked about quite a lot, really?
I think we wanted the surprise factor in that track.
Mm-hmm.
We expected it. They all thought that Hardwell was just going to make, you know, an album for 12-year-old, 13-year-old kids. They didn't expect that we'd drop it, and we wanted to write something that would get attention.
Yeah.
And it did, you know, and although in the beginning everyone was like, really, did they just say that or whatever? I mean, you look at the YouTube likes, it's like something like 58,000 thumbs up and 2,000 thumbs down.
Yeah, no, that's
and,
cool.
Haters are always louder.
Yeah, of course.
Something with impact. Week when it came out, like everybody in the whole music industry was talking about Hardwell. You know, this thing is bad publicity.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's obviously good for you and good promotion for yourself. So was that kind of, I mean, did you kind of expect that, or was that kind of a surprise for you?
Yeah, no, I mean, that was the plan the whole time.
Yeah.
We wanted to make that, but you know, I wrote Sally like 4 years ago.
Yeah, really.
But for Hardwell to have chosen Sally to be the lead single on his album, as you can imagine, I didn't expect that. I thought it was a good song, but I didn't expect it to get that.
No, that's fantastic. So, was that something he got in touch with you, and then you decided to kind of produce?
I had the track, I had the whole thing written out pretty much. She seemed to drop around a little bit, and yeah, it became what it is now.
Fantastic.
I just heard the DJ Frontline hardstyle remix of it this week, and it's just had a whole makeover.
Fantastic.
So the track's kind of getting reborn on the remixed album as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's exciting. Very,
and
very
you're
exciting.
producing with obviously Laidback Luke and playing with him this weekend.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd say every song that I've been part of, I've been either 50% of the producer or 100%.
Yeah.
So you know, whether that's working with Vinay, Steve Aoki, everybody that I've had a track with, you know, I've been deeply in the production of all of them.
Yeah.
But, you know, sometimes people, I mean, my foot in the door, I guess, into the whole dancing was being a vocalist, but I've been writing the songs long before I got the spotlight as the DJ.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yes, something a bit different and something for nice you to collaborate on such huge people and it gets your foot in the door, like you said. And
yeah, I never expected for it to get this far, so I'm just happy with every day that I've got while it's still going.
Fantastic. So obviously you're playing at Ministry at the weekend, and have you played there before or in London at all? And
I've played it 4 times. Yeah, four times in Ministry.
oh, okay.
In the main room, I've played Brixton Academy twice.
I like Brixton.
And I've done Islington as well.
Good venue, Brixton.
I've done the Box. I've done oh god, what else?
Losing Track.
The name. Is it XOYO?
Yeah,
well?
XOYO, yeah.
Yeah, I've played all of them venues basically.
Fantastic. Where would you say? What would you say your favourite one is? Is that a hard choice?
I love playing Ministry because it's like a jungle, and like everybody they keep the doors shut till like 2 in the morning, and then they let everybody in right when it's like ripe and like right when everybody's ready to party.
Yeah.
So I love Ministry for that, but like you know, playing the Brixton Academy is also very special because many people. Like there's many more people, but you know, the sound system, I would say in Ministry of Sound, I would say sounds better. But you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, like it's all amazing. I'm just very, very honoured to be able to do what I get to do.
Yeah, and, absolutely. Just kind of going with it and see where that takes you, really. Yeah,
exactly. You know how it is.
Yeah, fantastic. No, it's fantastic. So, can we expect anything new from you coming up 2016? Anything?
Yeah. On January the 8th, I'm going to release my new record with Vinay.
Okay.
And it's going to be the world's first EDM sit-down song. So it's going to be made for the crowd and festivals to have everybody sit down at the same time.
That's cool. That's really cool.
And then jump up at once, rather than, you know, put your hands in the air or wave around. I wanted to do something a little bit more.
Yeah, unique.
A little bit more interesting.
Yeah, fantastic. No, that sounds really cool. So, are you expecting to kind of be a bit more producing next year and being in the studio, or are you expecting to kind of be on tour and playing the festival season?
Records for me, yeah, exactly. The two big records for me next year will be the Vinay and Harrison. And Harrison this time, it won't be a feature because I demanded that not to be the case. For Harrison, sit down, and then followed by that it will be Harrison and Juicy M, and I'm going to put my name in front of hers.
Yeah.
And the record's called LA Girls, and it's a real radio smash. So I'm hoping that can be my crossover track, but you never know. Like, you can't really predict anything.
No, you can't.
Days,
no, I know.
So what you think would be the big record turns out to not do well at all on the record that you did think.
As long as you got some records that are big, then I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, you know, I can't predict what's going to happen, but you know, I'll do my best with it, and then we'll see what comes of it. But you know, at the end of the day, like, you can't predict anything these days. The music and the genres is so fast moving. The minute that you make a house track while you think house is in, everybody's on techno, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's ever changing, and
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, do you find yourself like having to really adapt specifically to that? Like you just said, is it also changing, or do you kind of go with the style that you like and what you like to produce, and then see where that takes you, really?
Are we talking about production, or are we talking about live?
Yeah, production.
Production, I don't really care. Like, it's all Harrison music. As long as it's got my voice on it and my stamp, it doesn't really matter whether it's housey or it's, you know, really hard and EDM. Like, I say that I write my songs more for festivals and for, you know, more of the bigger kind of crowds than I would say, you know, than stuff for smaller clubs, you know, like big sing-along stuff that you might hear on a night out in like Guildford or Kingston, whatever. Yeah. You know, my stuff's more. I mean, I challenge maybe most festival goers, like avid ones that go to Tomorrowland, to go to a festival where they haven't heard my voice.
Yeah.
But like, for me, you know, whether it's house music, whether it's, you know, harder, big room kind of sound, for me it doesn't matter as long as like my stamp's on it. I mean, as you can imagine, all the labels are going, "Hey Harrison, you know, make a house track," or, you know, let's house is really in right now, let's do the radio. For me, I'm not bothered about the radio. I am bothered about what I can play live. Am I going to be able to play my songs live? Am I going to get good reactions from the crowd?
Yeah.
And that's really what matters. I write my songs around what I think people at a festival would want to hear, rather than what you'd want to hear every day on the radio.
Yeah.
And I'm not too bothered if I don't get the worldwide fame for the radio tracks.
Yeah.
I just want.
No, that's a good. I think that's a good way to be, and it's about crowd pleasing, and you know, I always find it. I always find it weird when a band says, "Oh no, we don't want to play that live," or a DJ says, "I don't want to play that live because, you know, I don't like that," and I'm well, you know, kind of you're an entertainer, and I feel like that's a little bit of your duty to do so. So.
Exactly, and it's so true.
Fantastic. No, that's cool, mate. That's really great. And so what if you've had a really big year, and what would you, if you had to pick one thing, what would be your highlight of 2015?
I think it was January, and it was the same week that I was doing the Sally promo with Robert with Hardwell, and I'll tell you, this is a great story, actually. I've never told this before, so this is quite, this will be like an interesting thing for your blog and stuff. But what happened was, I was really, really, really sick, right? Really sick. So, as you can imagine, I'm throwing up everywhere, and it's not nice, and like literally, I think it was actually like a bug, but all the hate and stuff on the internet was getting to me, and it was making me ill. Like the hate and stuff. I'd never experienced this before in my life. Like performed big festivals, never fazed me. But the minute that, I mean, I think it was when Deadmau5 started calling me out on Twitter.
Right.
That I started getting really sick, and I wasn't. I just guess I wasn't prepared for. I mean, no one can prepare you to go from zero. Like, you know, I had a record with David Guetta 3 years ago to suddenly, bam, in the spotlight, everything, all the Twitters, all the getting like 50 tweets a day just from like one person, just going, oh my god, da 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 da. Yeah. Anyway, no one can prepare you for that, right? And it made me sick, and I was there in the airport, and I was throwing up, and then they were like, okay, well, you've got to go live on the television tonight in Holland, and you're going to have to sing your song, Sally, with Robert. And as you can imagine, like, I'm thinking, do they hate it? Do they love it? I mean, it turns out now they love it, so it's not so bad. But you know, I'm sat there, I'm thinking, oh my god, like, I've ruined Hardwell's career. Literally, like, I was just thinking, I'd had this like tummy bug as well. I think it just added to the stress level.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
And so I'm sat there, and literally, I'm laying in the shower. And I've got like the warm water going on my tummy, and my girlfriend's looking at me thinking, how is Harrison about to go on TV in half an hour? And then they're like, the car's outside waiting for you, Harrison. We're ready to go to the TV studio. And this thing's like going on Jonathan Ross in Holland.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just massive.
Yeah.
It's like they can't describe. It's called RTL Late Night.
Right.
So I'm basically then about to go to RTL. And as I'm going to the door, like I said, I had to throw up again. Literally, I went to the toilet, and I had everything on my system. I didn't eat anything.
Yeah.
So I'm sat there, completely white as a ghost. I think I've got like some kind of tummy bug. So I'm like, Robert, don't touch me, because you might get ill, and you've got 2 arena shows with me for the next 2 days, and you don't want to be feeling how I'm feeling. Trust me. And then, literally, I don't know how I got through it, but I just managed to get through the whole performance of that live television kind of performance. And then the next day, I did 2 arena shows back to back in the Ziggo Dome, which is one of the biggest arenas in Europe.
Yeah.
And that was the best week of this year. But also, as you can imagine, like one of the worst as well. Yeah. Just through illness.
Well, no, I think that's really great though. But you know, like, it just shows your commitment to it, and you know, you won't falter unless you're hospitalised almost. You know, like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like nothing was going to stop me getting on the stage, but no. You know, then there's also the fear of, are you going to projectile vomit on television?
Yeah, I know. Well, no, but you did it and you got through it, so it's all fine. Hopefully never again. Yeah, there you go. No, that's cool, man. Well, it's been really, really great to chat to you. Thank you very much, eh? And it's been really, really good, mate. Thank you very much.
Hey, anytime.
Thanks, mate. Well, I hope you enjoy your evening, and I'll tweet you when the preview's all done. Thanks for a lot, mate.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, then.
Let's talk about it. Say, why